our problems get so small. We break up with lovers and friends, make love to the rumors instead.
Alright, and here we go, guys. Last match of the first round. Aleister Black versus The Undertaker, WrestleMania Iron Man match. To see who will make it to the next round. Oh my goodness. Both of these men actually very adept strikers. As you could see from Aleister there. Not really being able to show off much of that in a ladder match, which was the kind of match he won his championship belt in, the light heavyweight championship. But really showing it off now, though, against the Dead Man. Both of these men very methodical, excellent strikers, and really able to use their agility to their advantage. Oh, okay. Aleister not able to get up quite high enough on the Dead Man on that jump to take him all the way down. Not used to facing people this big in comparison to himself. Because the only tournament he fought in was full of light heavyweights, and Undertaker, no stranger to receiving damage as well. So if Aleister really wants to deal some big damage here, he's going to have to hit a lot harder than that, that's for sure. Sure, the rapid strikes are great. You can really wear down your opponent over time, but if he really wants to do some damage to the dead man, he's going to have to hit. Yeah, there you go. That was a nice shot to the face there. Using his environment to his advantage now to get the dead man off his feet. Working on the arms of the dead man, also a very effective strategy. Can't throw punches too well if you can't use your arm. Also makes it harder to lift him up for the tombstone. Oh, he looks like he was about to go for some form of springboard move, but the Undertaker was setting up, so he couldn't quite get it. Undertaker dragging Aleister now up against the ropes, clotheslining him into the corner somehow, showing off that big power game, just lifting up Aleister and dropping him down to the mat there. Picks him back up again now. Where is he taking him? The ropes on this side of the ring, using the same tactics against Aleister that Aleister used previously. Okay, so they've still got quite a bit of time in this match. Undertaker trying to keep this at a slow, methodical pace, not really letting Aleister get going. Aleister just trying to throw out those strikes that he's so keen and adept with. There we go, knee to the gut. I have no idea what he was going for there. It looked like maybe he was going for some form of a cutter, but just in the complete wrong direction. I think the Undertaker's going for a superplex here now. Yep, gets it. We've seen him use that I think once before in a tournament. He's signaling that the end is near. Could this really be the end for Aleister Black? Will Aleister be the one to fade to black, or will he end the reign of the dead man, the Undertaker? Cementing himself as the new phenom of the WWE. Calls himself the new evil, the Dutch Destroyer. Well, we'll just see about that. Calling Undertaker back up to his feet now. Ooh, looking for that middle rope knee strike we've seen him use before. Undertaker, too quick, dodges out of the way. Hits him with a double axe handle between the shoulder blades. Now going in for the tombstone. Aleister Black counters it. That could be a very crucial maneuver in this match, countering the tombstone piledriver so early on. Aleister definitely doesn't want to get caught with that so quickly. Or in general, for that matter. Now taunting to the crowd. Trying to get some fan support behind him. Always nice to have the roar with the crowd on your side when you're facing the Undertaker, especially considering that 9 times out of 10, the crowd's going to be chanting for the Undertaker way more than they are for you. 6'10", nearly 300-pound man with such high standings in the WWE as the Undertaker. Ooh, Aleister Black going in for the Black Mass now, and it looks like he's got it considering the fact that he's already this far into the animation. And yes, there he hits his first Black Mass finisher. Undertaker kicks out though at 2. Almost too close to the ropes there as well. Black better be careful of that. The Undertaker's got really long arms and extremely long legs, so he has a wide reach around the ring. Aleister's going to really want to try to keep the Undertaker as close to the middle as he can when going for all of these pinfalls. Ooh, wow. Showing some unorthodox offense there with the reverse jumping knee strike of sorts. It's that rolling senton there. Has Undertaker up on the top rope, perched backwards. Now goes up there with him. What is he? Oh, he's looking for the spider German suplex on the Undertaker and gets it. Stays up on the top rope here. And hits a huge double knee drop. Goes straight in for the pin, gets the 1, 2. Undertaker kicks out at 2, however. It's going to take a lot more than that to keep the dead man down, as we have seen in the past. Honestly, I'm not sure if either man is going to be able to get a pin within these 15 minutes. Ooh, hitting an even bigger stomp this time, that time being a signature. Because I think in that match against Stone Cold and The Undertaker, that one lasted for more than 15 minutes, and it was just a normal match. Undertaker with that big back elbow, busting Aleister open here, hitting the signature. Now laying in on that open wound of Aleister, softening up the head, preparing him for the tombstone piledriver perhaps. Now showing off his power and strength over Aleister, just launching him across the ring. Aleister not bleeding too badly just yet, but maybe we'll see it get just as bad, if not worse than with Seth. Probably not going to see anything that bloody for a while. Undertaker's a little bit too close to the ropes. That's going to be rope breaker for us. Undertaker really getting unlucky with these tombstones right now. That's the second time he potentially could have had it. But the more tombstones he hits, the harder it's going to be for Aleister to kick out when he gets his first successful one. And also the harder it's going to be for Aleister to get through the rest of the tournament. He gets the Black Mass, and that's what I was saying. Undertaker with those long arms, Aleister's really going to have to make sure he has the Undertaker more so towards the center of the ring when he's doing these maneuvers. We now have 6.5 minutes remaining in this matchup, and still not a single man, and still not a single pinfall to be scored by either man. Aleister going from the middle rope now to the top rope, getting another big double knee drop in on the Undertaker. Taunting to the crowd once more, still not a wise maneuver, especially when you have the clock against you in a competition like this. And a big stomp on the Undertaker's midsection there. Going back up to the top rope yet again. It's another big diving double foot stomp on the dead man. Goes around, stomps on the face. Whatever he was looking for there, didn't get it. The Undertaker counters with a huge takedown. It's the 1, 2. Aleister Black barely kicking out at 3, more so possibly from the Undertaker's full weight being over on him there, rather than it actually being difficult for him to kick out. Moving out of the way of Undertaker's aerial offense there, but not able to connect with that strike, pulling up just short of the dead man. Gets it there, gets a stiff kick to the leg, kick to the gut, grabs him into the front face lock, and gets a big swinging neck breaker on the Undertaker. And now going in for the Black Mass once more. I don't know why I keep saying Black Mask. I literally have never done that before until now. And drops straight into the pin, gets the 1, 2. Ooh, almost gets the 3 count on the dead man. Now with less than 5 minutes remaining in this matchup, still neither man has gotten a pinfall. Could this be the first time that we see a draw? We need to go into a tiebreaker to see who goes up 1 up over the other person. Undertaker having a hard time getting some big offense in this match. Consistently getting some good reversals in, just not getting in too many huge offensive moves, but may turn it around here. But missing a finisher, and also had Black too close to the ropes on one of them. Still wearing down the head of Aleister. Now going in for yet another tombstone, but still not in the best positioning here. Look at how close Aleister is to these ropes. That is for sure going to be rope break, unless the Undertaker is smart enough to drag him away. Or just be stupid and go straight in for the cover again. I don't know why he keeps doing this. Maybe he's content with the championship belt he has and just wants to like beat the hell out of Aleister. I don't know. It looks like he was probably picking up Aleister to get ready to go for his comeback there, and got countered, and there's the cutter. Undertaker countering there, hitting the huge clothesline on Black. Getting the snapmare takedown now. Ooh, now the Undertaker is busted open. Aleister getting a huge kick to the side of the head, dropping the dead man in one fell swoop, going in for the pin. Only gets the 2 count. The Undertaker bleeding like a pig already. Just really taking that shot to the back, turning Black around now. It's another big back body drop. Rolls over, barely gets the arm across. 1, 2. Black kicks out though. Both of these men really bloodied and battered. I can't remember quite how long it took for Steph and Sean to get a pinfall, but I think this may have gone longer without a pinfall than them at this point. Deadman bringing out some old school. Really feeling the fatigue from this matchup now. He needs to just try to get one solid tombstone in on Aleister. So far has hit 3, but has hit 2, gone for 3, and still hasn't been able to get a solid pinfall attempt afterwards. This may not be the wisest strategy, still running down the clock, when Undertaker still doesn't have a pinfall either. Okay, now if he's able to hit this tombstone, this would be perfect positioning to go in for the pin. Now hooks the leg, gets the 1, 2, 3. Undertaker 1 up on Aleister Black now. Aleister yet again going for the cutter. Undertaker pushes him off, but does not have the wherewithal to stay on his feet. And Aleister going in quickly, taking advantage of that. Ooh, looking to make the dead man submit here. Possibly trying to choke him out. And gets it. We are now 1-1. This could be the first time that we see a tie. Or not, if Aleister can actually get this pinfall right here. Nope, Undertaker kicks out at 2, and it looks like we're going to see a tie. Oh, that's just crazy. Oh, Aleister dodging it out of the way, gets the big stiff knee. Takes a knee, Undertaker rolling to the outside of the ring, making it back up to his feet, and it's a draw. Look at that. That's insane. Okay, so what the game is going to do here now, it's going to try to reset it. What I'm going to do, however, is go ahead, quit the match, and then get it restarted as a normal match, and then we'll see who wins from there. So I'll be back into the game in a moment. No holds barred this time, since there were so many rope breaks last time. No holds barred, I'm pretty sure, entails no rope breaks. And, wow, what is this? And there will also be no DQ. Whoa, okay, Undertaker with some tremendous athleticism there. Looking for some big strikes on Aleister. Aleister blocking it. Undertaker countering that. So now also, as you can see, there's no timer this time. So these two are just going to go until one of them gets a pinfall, since it ended up in a draw last time. Because Aleister not being able to get the pinfall on the dead man, but definitely being able to choke him out there until he submitted. Undertaker, probably not the best time to do that, but you do you. I guess it worked out for him. And there's no timer, so he might as well just do what he wants. Now, we saw last time that the Undertaker was able to get the first pinfall over Aleister, and had the wherewithal to kick out of pretty much all of Aleister's moves. And also, with rope break being off this time, Aleister got saved by that quite a few times last time, I believe. So I'm pretty sure out of like the 3 or so tombstones that the Undertaker hit. Okay, no wait, he went for 3, hit 2, but I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 of those times it was indeed a rope breaker. Ooh, Alistair landing on his feet though. But yeah, so no rope breaks taken into account this time is basically what I'm trying to say here. Both these men absolutely pushing each other to the limits though. Like after that last match, both bloodied and battered. And both men ending up 1-1. With Undertaker getting 1 pinfall over Alistair. Alistair making the dead man submit 1 time. Alistair really doesn't have much other than his strikes to go on in this match though. Undertaker too big for most moves to be pulled off on him, for Alistair not quite being strong enough, and that pretty much just leaves him with his striking ability. These men now going at it on the outside of the ring. Undertaker, for some reason, like very reluctant to attack Alistair here. I don't know what's going on. Could it be that Alistair's now in the mind of the Undertaker after making him submit once? Undertaker with a nice deep arm drag there. Alistair countering with another huge strike. Gets the cutter again. Seems to be a favorite of his now. Just sitting down, staring at the Undertaker. Achieving his state of zen. Knowing now what he has to do to get it done against the dead man, doesn't seem to be too shaken up here. Looks like he was going for another cutter, gets pushed off that time. Undertaker picking him up, dropping him down on the knee. Alistair with a huge counter there. Takes down the dead man, using his body weight and momentum. That's rope break if I've ever seen it, because his foot obviously is tapping up against the rope there. They need to take that into account too. Like, any kind of rope counts as a rope break. Alistair now taking advantage of the no-holds-barred environment. Getting 2 big chair shots in on the dead man. Dead man not taking too kindly to it though. It's a huge DDT on Alistair. Alistair now rolling to the outside of the ring. The Undertaker doing his trademark taunt there. Going after Black now. Getting a huge move on the outside of the ring, causing Alistair to go face first down into the ground. Huge double axe handle between the shoulder blades again. The Undertaker seemingly enraged by those chair shots. Oh, picks him up with a big stalling suplex there. Okay, well not stalling, more like fake out suplex I suppose. I was like, what's going on with the Undertaker? Is he not strong enough to get Alistair over right now? Has that much really been taken out of him? Picking up Alistair again, hitting the big jumping clothesline once more. Going straight in for the pin. Alistair not quite having the wherewithal to kick out this time. Obviously suffering some big damage in that last match, was too tired to kick out after that big jumping clothesline from the Undertaker. I guess also maybe that big move on the outside of the ring probably just had him out of it. He was seemingly dazed right there when the Undertaker was going for his clothesline, not really too responsive on his feet. So yeah, there we have it. Dead Man conquers Aleister Black at WrestleMania, moves on to the next round. Face Seth, I believe? Yeah, Seth. And so now Seth will be looking to have conquered both members of DX and the Dead Man on his quest to burn it down and claim the Undisputed Championship, whereas Undertaker looks to stop the role that the young blood has been on and cement that this is his yard still. So we've got like new versus old and new versus old. So that's pretty cool. AJ Styles and The Rock, Seth Rollins and The Undertaker. But that'll be for later, guys. So yeah, there we have it. First round match is done, and then we'll get started with AJ and The Rock. Sorry this part was so long, but that's just kind of how it turned out. So until next time, guys, as usual, hope you've been enjoying the series so far. And if you have, don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, do all that good stuff, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.